Dude, the premiere of your screening for TORO was absolutely amazing. Can I just say, firstly, thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back into the streets. Welcome back. We missed you. It's been a long time. But also, thank you for bringing back an elevation in yourself and in your craft. The moment you stepped in, I was like, something's changed about Maya. Something's changed about the brand that is Madjozi.
Yeah.
But now, take us back to why the change happened and also why you had to take that break away from the socials. Yes, I understand we all went through those 3 years. After 2019, 2020 to 2022, now things were a bit tricky.
Yeah.
But how did you navigate through all of that?
I was going through my own personal sort of, I was going through my own trauma, I think, at the time. So end of 2019, I'd lost my sister, my young sister. And then COVID hit. Past that year, and then I started losing like members of my team on some weird stuff though, like on some really shady moves, right? People got really greedy and weird. It was like such a painful and weird year.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's fine. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll wait until I feel good and I feel ready to release stuff.
And while you were waiting, were you baking? Were you cooking? Were you trying new hairstyles? I mean, do you see what she got on right now? It's going to be a trend in December. Trust.
Working on myself, traveling, working on the art. I think also like we've become very spoiled with social media that like, because there's this constant production of material and there's such a big pool of where content, material, music, art is coming from, that people, like artists, feel this pressure to like constantly be putting stuff out. I don't feel that pressure. I want to put out stuff that's good. That's the only pressure I feel,
Yeah, absolutely. No, I love that pressure.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about the style though. You've definitely elevated with that. I mean, when you were on your red carpet at your screening for TORO, that dress was amazing.
Thank
Watching
you.
the music video, should I say the cinematic, dramatic, overwhelmingly fire music video. That
Overwhelmingly.
production was insane, dude. I wish we had been given chances to ask questions. So guys, how long did it take to shoot the entire production? But let's first start with the looks, because I mean the styling in the video was complete fire. Absolutely, you managed to bring in an essence of your own style, but also bring in a more mature way of seeing who the new Madjozi is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Firstly, thank you for coming to that.
Shout out.
I wanted to show like a little bit of like just the close family and like the team as well. The video
was amazing.
Yeah. I like exactly.
Your bestie villain. I love her. I love her, but I hate her obviously. But I love her. She's amazing.
That video. On every, like, it has so many layers. It's the kind of video you can watch like 10 times.
Yeah.
For example, like a little thing, like, you said my bestie villain.
Yeah.
Like that's someone that switches, right? And then you look at the name. I mean, these are little nuggets. People should watch and see their own little thingies. But her name is Shandukani, which means change.
Wow.
Like, that.
So she like, around character. She gonna change. I like that. I like that.
Every little detail was like that.
Did you script it?
Outfits, yes, ma'am.
Of course.
So the outfits, the characters, the stunts, like.
So you have a theater film background.
I have a writing background.
Yes, no, that I know about.
Yeah.
But where did the film and writing come about? Because you've been doing that with your music videos since day one. I mean, before when we had the young Madjozi, full of zest and crushing on boys.
Yeah.
Then we saw that music video when you started in the basketball court, and then the whole situation between you and Smash Africa, evolved.
So
that was really dope. So from that point in time, you just said, this is the direction I'm taking with my music videos.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. I've always wanted to create like the story.
Yes.
I've never just wanted to be like, okay, I put on a cute outfit and then that's me. Like, I want to be like, what am I saying? And right now, I had a really like hectic, like, girl.
Yeah.
The backstabbing, the betrayal, like just ridiculous to the point like, I was like, and so I wanted to show people that. And so the music video is also telling my life story. Like it's telling like what happened to Madjozi. Like if you had that question, what happened to me? That's the story. Like watch the music video. Yeah.
And in the music video, the first line she says in the song is, "Where are the men who said they raised me?" I was like, oh, I was literally sitting like this, and then I was like,
oh my gosh, everyone that hears that song literally from the first line is like, what do you mean?
no, dude, the beat is fire. Like,
Thank
on a
you.
cadence, and you stuck to that cadence that we know of Madjozi.
Yeah.
But you've also, like, bodied it at the same time, adding a bit
Yeah.
of bass and gravitas in your voice as
True,
well.
true,
The
true.
delivery has matured. Like, I just keep saying, ukulele. But, like, in a right way. Like, you're not
Yeah.
coming for people, but you're coming to prove to people. Which,
Yeah.
there's a reason why my name will still always be
Literally.
in the spotlight. Like, come on. I
Yeah.
like giving people their flowers then and there, because I don't know when I'm going to bump into you again. I mean, you're jetting off to different places. Ning Ning, you're not even going to be in the country.
Yeah.
So it's always good to just show my respects and say, dude, well done. I've known you from my own young age, growing up with your music as well, as a youth and developing. And now we're in that adulthood as women, where we're
Yeah.
the modern young women that need to now lead a conversation of how we want to be respected by men. You know, how
I
we
think
want
this
to
one
do-
is going to be an anthem.
Yeah.
Just because of that. Where are the men who said they made me?
Yo.
How come my pocket's fatter? How come I'm so much better ever since they left me?
Yes.
The math just doesn't add up.
No.
And if you made Madjozi, make a copy, let's see.
Round of applause. Yeah. When's part 2
You
dropping?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's going to be early next year.
Yes.
So, you know, like part 1 really talks about as well, like kind of the confusing, well, not confusing, but like a darker side of fame as well.
The entertainment
I think
industry.
that's, yeah. You know, that's kind of like the,
Crux?
yeah.
Really?
That's kind of the story. That's the theme.
Yeah.
Um,
So wait, if you say that was the theme, were we experiencing the dark hue because you're wearing black? Oh. Because that's, you know, she said we need to interpret what we can in our own way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm dark right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know why you threw that necklace, dude. I mean, damn, man,
How
the
I
protection, right?
And that's how I felt. It's like I have this gift
Yeah.
and I didn't choose it. Like, guys, trust me. Like, I've even said to people, I was like, if I could be behind the scenes, I would.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to ghostwrite. I was ghostwriting. I went to my Lum's studio. I wanted to help him on his album.
Yeah.
Now suddenly I'm on songs. I mean, there's
Yeah.
parts where even like he was supposed to delete like my little 4 lines on three.
Yeah.
Because I was just messing around waiting for him to get into this.
Oh my gosh,
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
But like I put that there. He was gonna delete. Like we were just messing around because he had gone out and
Yeah.
ended up keeping that, and now boom, you know.
Damn.
I was trying to ghostwrite. I went to the studio. I said, "Guy, can I ghostwrite for you?" He said, "For who?" I said, bro." He goes like, "What's your rap name?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to, you know." But at the end of the day, this thing chooses you. Trust me. Like, there's many people out there like who want it, who wish they could have it, da 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 da. But it really chooses you, and I've had to accept that. Like, okay, I'm chosen. Like, I've run from it. I went. I hid away. I've done everything. But that's my gift. Like, that's the gift. So, within this story, it's like it basically tells up until that point of like wanting to throw my gift away because it was like, oh, bruh, fame. It's like I've lost so much. Like I've lost, you know, close friendships, people because of greed and what. So like it can be a very isolating thing. People only talk about the shiny side of fame. Like end of 2019, John Cena's like booming nationwide, booming. And then my sister passes away in a car accident, right? She's 20 years old, and that whole year she had been living with me. So she was interested in beauty, etc. So I was like, let's not stress her out. Be like, oh, why are you only interested in looking nice? Let's support that and say, okay, Sharp, study makeup then.
Yeah.
Studies makeup, finishes her, you know, makeup course, goes to Limpopo, and like 3 days later, like passes away in a car accident. That December, I mean, that's the peak December of my life.
Yo.
Like John Cena had come out like that August. It was booming. Like I was booked everywhere. Right in the middle of December, I had to stop all shows. Now my sister's passed, right? I went back home. That's my baby sister, ne? You go to the undertaker, like I've never been more devastated in my life, you know? You go to the undertaker, you have like an ID of hers that says like deceased, you know? And then they're just like, oh, smile, we need a picture. And I said, really? Like, really, really, really? Yeah, what do you mean that I smile? I go to the funeral parlor, like, to buy the coffin. Ne? I'm buying the coffin that we're going to bury my little sister in. These people come, can you smile? Da, 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 da. So my aunt is like, no, please, she's just lost her sister. Then they walk away, what? Like, am I not a person? You know what I mean? So I really lost interest, I think, in like fame at all. Like,
I'm sorry. And it does suck.
yeah, so I was just like, what's the point? Because you're not even a...
I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then, yeah, so then after that, I was like, okay, I'm I'm done with this. And one of the things that made me carry on was like that year, like that was the year that like every kid then like did my braids, you know?
Yeah.
And that was like everywhere. And so like I kind of looked at that and I was like, okay, so it matters like what I do for some people. And I kind of started to see them as like they're my little sisters. And they're like the little stars that kind of appeared in like my darkest night. Plus my little sister's name was Nyeleti.
Oh, Buggy.
Which is star.
Yes.
So yeah, that's kind of how I ended up slowly, gradually deciding like, okay, I can do this. I am chosen to do this. But fame, girl, let me tell you, fame.
Yeah. But
I wish.
I'm
But it's made me really like a lot tougher.
and it's like, yeah, grown your thicker skin as
For
well.
sure. Like now I don't care. Like I
No,
literally...
I know you don't. I can see that. And that's why I want to say thank you so much. And that's why I wanted to give you your flowers and say thank you for coming back, dude. We need you in this game.
Facts,
we really do.
facts.
Thank you so much for hanging out on Home Run with Ayanda every
Thank you for having
And
me,
yeah, I can't wait to
bro.
see you again.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out, dude.
I
Appreciate
can't wait
it.
for people to see the new work.
Yo, come on now. Yo, it's gonna be lit. Yo, can I be a cameo in part 2? If you haven't
look like
shot?
you're dressed
I wanna
for
be.
that. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen Ayanda's body. Like, body
We working.
yoddy.
Thank
Like,
you. Appreciate
yo, girl.
Thank you.
You look like an athlete. Most
Thank you.
valuable.
That's right. You teach me how to ball at some point.
Yeah.
And we out. It's a wrap.